You wake up, and before your feet even touch the floor, you already feel it. That heavy, sluggish weight sitting inside your body like you're carrying a sandbag strapped under your skin. And the worst part, you didn't even eat that much yesterday. You're over 40 now, and it feels like your body changed the rules on you without sending a memo. Suddenly, the tricks that worked in your 20s don't just fail, they betray you. Diets make you tired, cutting calories makes you cranky, and every pound you try to lose feels glued on. But here's the part people don't tell you: dieting isn't the problem, and your metabolism isn't the villain. Your environment is, because after 40, your body reacts to stress differently. And you're surrounded by stress. You carry it in your jaw, in your breath, in the way you rush through breakfast or skip it entirely, in the way your blood sugar spikes every time you stay up too late scrolling. The danger isn't the food, it's the biological alarm system you keep triggering without even noticing. And once it flips on, your body becomes a fat storage machine. I learned this the hard way. I was standing in the grocery store staring at a frozen pizza like it was a loaded weapon. I'd been dieting for weeks, losing nothing. My clothes felt tighter, my energy tanked, and every nutritional article on the internet was screaming different orders at me. Eat carbs, I could avoid carbs, I fast for 18 hours, I don't fast at all, I could avoid fat, eat only fat, don't eat after 7. It doesn't matter what time you eat until every decision felt like diffusing a bomb. And that's when it hit me. Dieting wasn't helping because I wasn't solving the actual threat. Fat loss after 40 doesn't fail because of the food you eat. It fails because your body thinks you're under attack. Your metabolism has only one job: keep you alive. And the moment it senses danger, dehydration, blood sugar swings, inflammation, sleep deprivation, anxiety, it shuts down fat burning and flips on emergency storage mode. It's survival biology. And you can't out diet biology, you have to outsmart it. So here's what I did and what you're about to do. Not a diet, not a restriction, a metabolic threat shutdown protocol. Because when you neutralize the internal danger signals, fat melts off shockingly fast. Not because you're starving yourself, but because your body finally feels safe enough to burn fuel again. You start with breath, not meditation, not deep breathing. A simple mechanical reset that takes 10 seconds. Picture this: you inhale sharply, your chest rises, your shoulders tighten, and your body interprets that as a threat. Every time you breathe like this, you tell your brain, prepare for danger. And when you're over 40, the hormonal response to that is magnified. More cortisol, more inflammation, more fat storage around the belly. So instead, you force the exhale first. Short, quick puff out of the nose. It tricks your nervous system into believing you're safe. Then you inhale slow, through the belly, not the chest. It unlocks the diaphragm and stops the adrenaline drip that's been silently sabotaging your metabolism for years. I did that twice. And for the first time in weeks, I felt like my body wasn't fighting me. Next threat: blood sugar, the silent assassin. You don't need to cut carbs. You need to control the spike. Because every uncontrolled spike sends a store fat command through your bloodstream like a military order. And when you're over 40, your cells aren't as responsive to insulin. That means the spikes are higher and the damage is louder. So instead of dieting, you weaponize timing. Whatever you eat first sets the tone for the next 4 hours. If the first thing you consume is sweet or starchy, you're done. Your body will chase that spike all morning like a dog chasing its tail. So I changed one thing: before coffee, before breakfast, before anything, I drank water with a pinch of salt and took a short walk around my living room. 60 seconds, that's it. That tiny movement stimulates your largest glucose-using muscles and prevents the post-meal spike that locks fat inside your cells. Then I ate fiber first. One bite, 5 seconds. It slows down the speed at which sugar enters your bloodstream, which changes everything. Suddenly, the meal that used to trigger a crash, a craving, and a fat storage spiral becomes stable, calm, controlled. But the real danger, the thing that's been attacking your metabolism for years: inflammation from sitting. Your hips are designed to move. When they don't, you restrict circulation, compress nerves, and send a constant low-grade stress signal through your body. It's like walking around with a sprained ankle you never let heal. Your nervous system is always on alert. So here's what you do instead of dieting. Every time you stand up, in whether you're leaving the couch, the car, or the toilet, pause. Shift weight onto one leg. Squeeze your glute for 2 seconds. Switch sides. It's not an exercise, it's a neurological activation. It wakes up dormant muscle groups that burn calories even while you sit. This one trick carved inches off my waist faster than any diet I've ever tried. Because fat loss after 40 isn't about intensity, it's about signaling. But let me tell you about the biggest danger of all, and Alexis, metabolic dehydration. Yeah, you think you're drinking enough? You're not. When you're over 40, your thirst signal weakens, so you wait until you're parched to drink. By that time, your blood volume has already dropped. Your liver slows down, your fat-burning enzymes lose efficiency, and your cravings explode. Your body isn't asking for food, it's asking for water, but you mistake the signal every time. And so instead of dieting, you do the hydration protocol, and not gallons of water, not chugging, just small, frequent hits. A sip every 10 minutes acts like metabolic WD-40. It keeps your fat-burning pathways lubricated. It keeps craving silent. It keeps your brain from misfiring hunger when it's actually dehydrated. And this is where things get real, because if you don't solve this, the consequences pile up fast. You ever notice how people over 40 gain weight in waves? 3 pounds, then stabilize. Another 5 pounds, stabilize. Then 10 all at once. That's not overeating. That's metabolic threat response. Neutralize the threats, and fat starts dissolving like candle wax. You'll feel it within days. Not because the scale moves, but because your body feels lighter, your joints feel freer, your shirts fit smoother, your belly feels less inflamed. You wake up without the sandbag strapped to your gut. Here's another internal threat no one talks about: temperature. After 40, your brown fat, the fat that burns calories to keep you warm, becomes less active. If your body gets slightly cold, it panics, it hoards fat, it shuts down metabolic rate. So instead of dieting, you warm your core early, not with a heater, not with a hot shower, with movement that targets your torso. The twist protocol is deadly simple. You sit or stand, lift your chest an inch, then rotate left and right slowly for 10 seconds. It signals the spinal nerves responsible for regulating body temperature. Your metabolism flips on like a generator, and now every calorie you eat that morning burns cleaner. Then there's the danger of stagnation, the silent killer. You sit too much. You know it, I know it, your metabolism definitely knows it, and the worst part, it only takes 20 minutes of sitting to slow fat burning by 30%. You don't need workouts to fix this, you need micro interruptions. Whenever you walk through a doorway, lift your heels for 2 seconds. It activates the soleus muscle, the calorie vacuum in your lower leg. It pumps blood upward, reduces insulin resistance, and reignites the metabolic flame. All of this builds up to the moment everything changed for me. I wasn't dieting, I wasn't starving, I wasn't doing anything extreme, like I was just neutralizing threats. And one morning, walking to my car, my pants felt loose. Not a little, a lot. Like someone had secretly altered them. And for a split second, I panicked, because for months, the only change I ever felt was tighter, not looser. Another morning, I noticed my face looked different. The puffiness around my jaw was gone. My eyes looked sharper. My skin looked less inflamed. Then it hit me. All those years, I blamed my metabolism when the real problem was my survival system. My body wasn't broken. It was doing exactly what it was designed to do: protect me. I just never stopped to ask what it was protecting me from. Now I want you to think about yourself. Your body is not resisting weight loss. It's begging you to remove the threat so it can finally let go. So here's your decision point right now, this moment. Do you keep dieting, hoping to bully your metabolism into submission? Or do you switch strategies entirely and use your biology the way it was designed to be used?